This afternoon, the battle lines are drawn between Republicans and Democrats here and across the country.
Control of Congress is at stake with voters caught in the middle. WestU News political reporter Greg Fox here to break down the redistricting battle. Greg, the governor says Florida deserves a stronger voice in Congress.
And exactly, and by a stronger voice, he means more House members from Florida. Right now, Republicans hold 20 of the 28 congressional seats in Florida. DeSantis believes the state should have more. President Donald Trump says he supports the Republican effort to redraw congressional maps to try and maintain control on Capitol Hill. Texas lawmakers are in a stalemate with Democrats refusing to return to the state to vote. But Florida's House Speaker is now forming a committee to explore redistricting, which had California Governor Gavin Newsom calling on Trump for a truce, an end to redrawing maps in red states to keep blue states like his from doing their own redistricting.
It's time to recognize that democracy is at risk. It's time to, dare I say, do the right thing.
We are going to have to do a mid-decade redistricting.
During a news conference in Melbourne Monday, Republican Governor Ron DeSantis said he's pushing for the president to authorize a new census, one that removes undocumented migrants from the totals, and one DeSantis believes will deliver at least 3 new seats.
We have 28 now. We'd have 29, 30, 31 maybe, who knows? So obviously you'd have to redraw the lines then. And so I think even if they don't do a new census, even if they don't revise the current census, I still think it is appropriate to be doing it.
Florida Democrats will be fighting back.
Democratic Orlando State Senator Carlos Guillermo Smith tells me Republican lawmaker plans to redraw congressional maps could backfire. With ICE and local law enforcement rounding up and detaining foreign nationals and the state having roughly 900,000 undocumented migrants counted in the 2020 census, removing them from the population could have Florida losing a congressional seat. What's more, he says federal transportation and school funding takes population into account. Less people means less money for new roads and classroom space.
There's so much that is at stake, and it's important for Democratic-led states to fight fire with fire if Republicans are going to move forward with this brazen effort to keep themselves in power.
Right now, the House Speaker is forming a committee to explore redistricting. He's also telling lawmakers to expect more information as they get closer to October, when they hold regular meetings to discuss bills before the regular session that begins in January. Jesse?
All right, Greg, thank you.